Hello there, it's Bengish time. After months of procrastination, I'm finally recording this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Since I've made this channel to share my random thoughts and opinions, today I'm gonna share with you what I think about university friendships. Having been a university student for the last 4 years, I consider myself an expert on this subject. In my first week at university, I remember these two girls in my section who seemed incredibly comfortable with each other. Not just comfortable, they acted like they'd known each other since kindergarten. But I knew they had just met that week, like almost everyone in my class, including me. I didn't know so in that section. Wait, I know that friendship is not about the time people spend together, and I'm totally okay with it, and I agree. But in what universe are 4 or 5 days enough to act like besties? I remember feeling the cringe. Call me judgy, but it didn't make sense for me. And yes, as expected, that friendship didn't last long. Maybe just 1 semester, I guess. I'm not saying I was happy about it. No, it's none of my business. But I was like, yeah, I knew it. I saw it coming. I love to call this category surprisingly appear, suddenly disappear. In university, you will see friendships pop up overnight, but sometimes those connections don't last. They might drift apart after a while. 2 classmates become BFFs overnight, sharing secrets and inside jokes, then poof, they are barely speaking. And that's okay. University is a time to explore new people and interests, so don't feel chained to certain people just to fit in. If a friendship fizzles out and doesn't feel good anymore and feels like it might ruin your university experience, move on. The second type can be tricky. You might find yourself becoming study buddies with someone who seems super friendly when they need help, but distant at other times, when you need help, for example. People who will use you for their benefits and then ditch you. Of course, having some emotional maturity will help recognize these one-sided friendships early on, but it can be easy to fall into this trap. Next we have the win-win friends. These classmates who are on a similar academic wavelength as you. It's not about forcing a friendship outside of class, but genuinely enjoying the time you spend together. You're there for each other, the first person you turn to with a question. That's what I mean by academically equivalent. You're on the same page, and sometimes almost neck and neck with grades, but most importantly, you just get each other when it comes to processing ideas. And group projects become a breeze with them, because working with them is smooth sailing. It's great having them around. A true blessing. These friendships are all about positivity. No drama, no pretending to be someone you're not. It's a genuine give and take, a supportive environment that just clicks. Love you guys, whatever you are. Finally, we have friends. Yes, I want to call them just friends because, unlike the win-win classmates, these are the ones you can call friends both inside and outside university walls. People often romanticize high school or childhood friendships as lifelong, and it's kind of true. Personally, the majority of my closest friends were built before university, because we had the luxury of time to explore each other's worlds and determine if we were compatible or not. But guess what? Real, strong friendships can be made in university too. These are the people I met in university, with whom I share the same values and morals. But it goes deeper than that. I feel connected to them on a deeper emotional level. Talking to them is effortless. We just click. Of course, there is no certain rule when it comes to human relationships. And I'm not a therapist or sociologist. I'm just sharing my perspective here. So if you're watching this and feel like you don't fit into any of the categories I mentioned, or if making friends in university feels impossible, that's okay and understandable. University is a place where so many people from different backgrounds meet, and everyone's so focused on their professional plans that the chance to meet that one special friend isn't always there. I think that the most important thing is to keep yourself in a safe environment, both physically and emotionally, and to stay focused on your personal development. Look, I'm not going to give you some unrealistic life coaching advice about ignoring everyone and focusing only on yourself to achieve happiness, because that's not how it works. We are human beings, and many of us struggle with loneliness, so work on your own growth and goals while keeping yourself open to people who might become true friends. But please, Don't settle for the wrong people just to fill that void and loneliness.